Good afternoon. So, sorry about the delay in my final got my presentation, but I'm just here for a simple thing, just to tell you that it's very important to be RTMS certified, and also it's very easy to get certified. Then I'm done. But because you don't know me, then I'll just continue. And also, I'm very aware that most of us, we don't know the industrial gases companies. For example, okay, we know Afrox. That's the one that we know, most of us. But yeah, they actually our competitor also. So it's Afrox, us, and Air Liquide. So we also supplying the same products they're supplying. So, okay, my name is David Hector Nyathi, that's my initials. So I'm Nyathi at DH, and I'm here to share with you how we got certified on RTMS, and also we are not fully certified yet. We only managed to get one business unit to be certified, so we're still continuing with the journey. Before I start, I want to thank the RTMS team and JC auditors. I don't want to forget them for inviting us again. This is my second time to come and present in front of RTMS workshop. And also I want to acknowledge acknowledge my colleague there, Melanie, for coming with me also. So she played a huge role in this certification process. So she's a SHEG system manager, so she's our internal audit. So maybe next time I'll ask her to assist or to come and do presentation on the difficulties she came across during the audit. Yeah, so we can start here. As I introduce myself, so I will I only have few slides. That's why I started to introduce myself before I can play them. So I only have few slides. So I will start introducing my company. As you can see, we just celebrated 50 years last month. So existing here in South Africa. So we are Air Products South Africa, and there is also Air Products globally. So most of the stuff we do as per Air Products Europe. So we manufacture and then we distribute different industrial gases. So, as I said, that it was founded in 1969. Okay, so just an overview. At Air Products, we have ASU, which are air separation units. We're actually using cryogenic distillation technology, or cryogenic distillation method to separate gases. So we just feed air into compressors, and then we try to liquefy them, and then we use distillation with the different boiling points. So at the end of the day, we'll have nitrogen, maybe 99 or 100% nitrogen, 99% or 100% of oxygen and argon in liquid form and gas form. So that's us. And we also have LCO2. We're supplying also one of our customers, because they were here today. I think it was Jonathan. So Coca-Cola, we supply them also with carbon dioxide. So the Coca-Cola that you're drinking, you know that we also involved there in terms of carbon dioxide. So and we also have hydrogen from Sasol, and then we distribute to customers, and we also have helium, but it's a small business, so we just get maybe 4 tons from overseas, and then we distribute to our local customers. And we also have a plant, dissolved acetylene in Mid-Valley, and extra. So we deal with gases anyway, so but in liquid form and gas form. And in terms of supplying customers, we use pipeline, but for today, that's not important. What is important is this one, this nice truck of ours. So as I said, okay, I'm also involved in designing of the tank at the back as a technical engineer. So I think this RTMS also helped me to make sure that when we design, we make sure that we get the right payload, and also we comply to our local legislation and also PR requirements. So this is actually a bulk tanker with it's either carbon dioxide liquid or nitrogen in liquid form or argon in liquid form, and or argon or what did I leave? Nitrogen. Okay, so it's in liquid form. It's about 20 tons of payload. Yeah. So we supply to our external customers and internal customers. As I mentioned, that one of our external customers, Coca-Cola and other customers, and we also have internal customers as cylinder distribution, the supply chain part or distribution part. So we take the liquid into the storage using the bulk tanker into a storage, and then from there we vaporize it and then fill it to cylinders, and then we supply to our customers using trailers again. So it involves roads and so these are the cylinders. I try to, in case if you don't know the cylinders looking like this with different products, color coding. So the reason we joined or we started or we embarked to RTMS project or RTMS certification is that as a product, we believe that there is nothing is more important than safety. So safety is our number one priority. So actually joining RTMS, it's another control that we put in place to ensure that that statement exists, or whatever statement that the statement we're saying, it's really true. So we believe that nothing is important as safety. No profits, no production. So steps that we followed, or that, as I said, that it's easy to get RTMS certified. It's very easy. You see, I only have a few steps there, so it's very, very easy. So I didn't leave. I tried to, because I have a big slide, so I tried to add some, but I could not. But yeah, it's very easy. What we did, as I said, I don't have any experience on the logistic. I don't have logistic experience. I'm on the engineering side, so but I was asked to run the project when I arrived there, and we call this project a special project because not what we normally do from my side. But for my colleague, I think she's running these systems, ISO 9001 and other systems, so she's very good on this one. So when we started, actually, I left the part of Googling. I did Google and check what is RTMS, and then I got definition of RTMS, and then I came across the guys there, Kriegmeier, because I tried to call RTMS, and then they told me that no, you should call Kriegmeier. And then I called Kriegmeier, and then I invited them to come and do introduction to our executives, because at the end of the day, they will have to approve the money funding. So we did introduction to stakeholders, and they were happy with it. And then they gave go ahead that you should continue. And that's when we started. First, we purchased the copy of since 1895, 2014 from SABS, and it's very cheap for companies. I think it's very cheap. It's because it was 300 and something, but yeah, it was cheap. I can't remember the price because it was very cheap. So we from there, because we went. I went through. I just browsed anyway because I don't like reading. But I went through the RTMS. I'm just joking. But we went through RTMS standard, and then we knew that okay, we need to have some reps or representative. As I said, that we have different business units, so we are doing it as per business unit. So for each business unit, we having representative. So we started to engage because we want to know people to deal with during that time when we start the meeting. So we actually had one of which we started with bulk distribution. Last time I was with Byron. So Byron is a rep for bulk distribution. So we appointed the rep, and then also Melanie helped us on the appointing letters also. So she did a great work on that one. And then we started with the project meetings, and which actually it was a gap analysis to check the RTMS standard against our system. So we could see that, yeah, actually we were there, but we need to improve. So that's what we actually did there. Like one of the speakers said that they used to do things, but after RTMS they knew that, they saw that they were not doing things accordingly. So there were some things, like some gaps that we needed to close, and then we did close. And then from there, there were some, like improving system and implementation of new system. If we don't have a proper system, then we need to implement it. So, and then from there, internal audits, we had internal audits, and then we got some findings, NCS, non-conformances, and then they were raised in our system where our managers we can see. So we have a platform called Lotus Note, so everyone can see. So we'll raise it. It will go under your name, and then you have to close it within a period of 90 days. So we had that, and then we pushed that. We closed them as soon as possible because we wanted to have RTMS as soon as possible. And from there, external audit, stage 1 with JC auditors. Chris came, and then we had how many findings? I can't remember first one. Four findings. The first one, we had 4 findings, and then we closed them. So stage 1 is basically the paper reviewing, actually. So yeah, so we closed them. We went back and amend our procedures and or some stuff that we were lacking there, as per the findings that we got. And then from there, we went to stage 2, and stage 2 we had 2 findings, and then we closed them. But for these ones, it was not easy for me to send an email because it was final one. So yeah, but at the end of the day, we closed them, and this is what happened. We got certified at bulk distribution, Vanderbilt Park. So now, as we speak now, we have a certificate there at the hall. Unfortunately, I can't go with it at Kempton Park because I'm based in Kempton Park, but it's in Vanderbilt Park. That's me and Byron and Byron. So Byron, is the guy who's the rep for bulk distribution. So yeah, so we worked very well with him and Melanie. And that's Dr. Paul and Mr. Van Donder. And okay, again, that's us. So I stole these pictures from internet. So I think they're from also asking for pictures. We didn't get them, but yeah. So we just this week we just had an internal audit to prepare ourselves for stage 1. On cylinder side, cylinder distribution, and Milan was running it, and then the results are we did well, actually. So we're just waiting to raise an order so that we can call JC auditors to come and audit us. And also, as I said, that even the standard is cheaper, and also the price of auditing is cheaper, but I won't tell you how much, but it's cheaper also. And then with Milan, we're planning to go, after the cylinder distribution, we're planning to go to other facilities. Like we have depots, different places. So I think the whole of South Africa. So I think that will take us some time because we need to go and introduce the RTMS. It's so yeah, just because I don't know how much time I spent so far. But yeah, so these some challenges, and I just took some stuff that we came across, or we had some difficulties on them. We had speed limit. I think it was 10% of, as per our procedure, it was 10% of whatever's defined by RTA or road legislation. And then we try to ask our bosses to say, no, we know, guys, you want to push production, but the safety is very important. So, as a product, as I said, that we believe that there's nothing important than safety. We always target 0 injuries, 0 incidents. So, we ask them, and then they listen to us that, okay, we should take it to 85 max if the driver is overtaking, and if it's a down slope, and yeah, for a period of 2 minutes. And also during the audit, we had an issue with I think it's one of the finding that we closed at the stage 2. It was trailer service intervals, and yeah, so on that one we actually had, I think maybe it was written the time. Okay, yeah. So they just told me that I have 5 minutes. So let me. So we had trailer service and also overloading, underloading. We didn't have a proper system, but we used to manage. But we didn't have a proper system, and also driver wellness. I think by now we have posters. We do discuss with drivers how they should eat. It's very important to eat. It's very important to sleep. So during safety meetings, we do discuss with them. And also Excel Way Bridge, that's the new bridge, the way bridge that we introduced, but it doesn't really mean that it's a RTMS requirement. So, and as I said about the representative, and also I wrote NP there that management support. So in order to achieve this, you also need the management support. So I'm very happy that from our side, our management supported us very well. I think Hein last time came with us for the award, and the benefits, as other previous speakers also, I think they mentioned almost the same thing. So safety is number one priority. At the end of the day, it will be achieved if we do things as per RTMS requirements. And optimization of payloads is very important. So we're saving fuel on that, because sometimes, for example, it was 29 tons. So to avoid to go with 20 tons, and then and then after that, and as it goes on, the last one I said first gas industry company, but there's question mark. So I wanted you guys to confirm in front of people if we are the first. Are we the first? Okay, so thank you.